Oh, she gets to be a Jedi. I see how
Yeah,
it is.
she proved me wrong. She proved me wrong because, see, I could take off the retort wing in the fucking hangar.
Vix and Tensu, what are you guys taking?
Probably the Ark.
Alright.
I'm up for fucking whatever. We can either grab our own separate shit or go on a 170 together.
Um,
Okay, okay, just tap me when you guys are ready.
yeah.
Yep.
I'm trying to
So
think
here,
of...
the 170 is the only one that has pylons.
Yeah. Honestly, I think we're gonna want at least one Y-Wing and then maybe one other escort fighter. You more interested in a
I guess
Y-Wing
run
or a
six.
Arc?
I guess run
I'm happy to run a
69.5.
Y-wing.
Alright. You'll be in charge of actually hitting like the subsections and
Yeah,
stuff
I'll be
after
the
we've
strike
dealt with it.
package. Got it.
Is everybody else on 69.5?
50. Just 50.
I can't my long range.
We're using the short ranges and vehicle long ranges.
Yeah, and then for your
Vehicle
long
long
range,
range.
grab the 44/K Clone Trooper Small Radio backpack. You can change that one.
What?
I am not even bothering. I'm going
I
to
was
use the
just
long
gonna
range in
do.
the vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use the one in the vehicle.
I'm mostly keeping one so I can actually listen whenever I'm not in the vehicle, which is probably not going
You
to be a
can
ton.
listen on
But
50 with a short range.
See, I'm on 50 with my short range.
yeah, but you might get out of range. These vehicles are fast.
You might not be able to transmit, but you can receive.
Hello.
Where the helmet cameras again?
They're under mist.
Just shove one in the backpack, alright?
Yeah.
152 is first range.
Yep.
That's what I'm running just because we know it works. Good check.
He blends in with blue.
And just general night is going to be 50 leadership. At the moment, is there a specific plane you aircraft you're interested in?
Armor, or let's do it.
'Cause I think we could probably use another Y-wing, or you could hop in as a tail gunner for this area if you want to.
Wow, you didn't have to do it at all.
Here, we have to do it. We can't be quitters. Never give up.
All right, my scuffed pilot loadout is ready to go.
Okay, but do you have ears? Or are you a droid?
What?
There we go. We made it.
You have ears.
Alright, now we gotta go
I
back.
don't have ears. I am a pilot. My
Yeah,
ears
I know
are
you wanna
under my
explode the
helmet.
ship, but just a heads up, do not go anywhere to the north. I have to do most part of the ship.
We always knew I was the green.
You're not going north
I'm
of the ship?
guessing I don't have. Yes, it's pretty empty
Alrighty.
space. Do not go north. If you go north,
Yeah,
I'm
I
going.
just went this way because I know this is where the hangar is.
Yes. Also, I'll wait until everybody gets here so I can actually open these fucking doors.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's it.
Well, that was concerning.
Something, there's no ship to the north.
I do love it when the Zeus says something not to do something and everyone immediately does it.
Indeed.
It's almost like, it's better if you would, listen to people when they tell you not to do stuff.
Going in direction of a sting.
What the?
The direction of what?
Of a sting.
A Steve. Steve.
I just realized that it doesn't really matter what I wear.
Yep.
This guy's scared.
Just got the short range. I gotta figure out which ace backpack to put in. Put it up.
Vix, which backpack is that?
This is the clone heavy backpack. I just stuffed the toolkit in there.
Yeah, okay. Do we have,
This conversation
we
is
have,
actually pretty good, but the issue is
mechanical-
it also requires
I
upgrade
don't
to
know,
use.
but I brought it just in case.
Yeah.
Just like me with my medical.
So I was like, yeah, no, I don't
What was
want
that?
to.
Just like me with my medical there.
Yeah, I was like,
Exactly.
I feel naked without medical supplies.
It just means just have to replace some
Yeah.
vehicles.
We're not really doing much. This is just a spawn, an arsenal, and a hangar. That's all we need.
Yep.
As long as the hangar
Hey,
floor
Winslow?
exists, which it looks
Yes.
like it does, we're good.
Do we have both infantry and medical crumbs?
It's not that hard to do. Just do it in
Okay,
Zeus.
okay, no. Okay, I just remember. The vehicle repair, there's a trigger, there's a script trigger. You just gotta fly close to the hangar and just fly out. That's it.
Alright. And what about healing?
Is that
Healing, I'll-
triple R? Yeah, first healing, and then next is the thing, is like the script triple R.
Yes, it's triple. It's repair vehicles and the healing. Just give me a ping and I'll just heal you because I
Alrighty.
think because I don't think you guys need a first aid kit every time when you guys want to yan because yanning in this thing is already hard enough and turning it off. So
Do keep in mind that you can't
And
heal
is it a
someone while they're
VTOL
in a
flight mode?
vehicle.
Yes, it is a VTOL.
So we'll have to
Oh,
land
that's
on
not a
like the
problem.
outside of the Venator, hop out, and then get back in. Or something
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
why you can give us mediums.
Or, counterpoint, just don't get shot.
That too.
Now, if you get shot, just crash.
Hold on.
Wait, I've never actually seen like shit to line up like this.
Starfighters, anyways. You guys are gonna die in one hit.
This one doesn't
Don't
believe
know
us.
Okay.
I really should
You
have
guys do-
bought the
you guys
better
do want to
inventory
go
mode.
Okay, I'll give you guys back.
Yay! Oh no, I can't pick you up.
I've been trying to kidnap me already.
It's what I do.
And the rest of you have no drip. Ken and I have the best drip here.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, counterpoint
It's
this.
the best trip.
Yeah, a B1 battle droid with cat ear helmet.
That's not a droid. Look at the helmet. It's a clone.
That is
I
pretty
realized there was a cat ears option. I didn't see that in the. I did not see that in the arsenal unless I was blind.
Amazing.
Wait, one's right here for a sec.
Sorry, you got killed.
I got killed.
Yeah, because like in the area we're in, something like touched you and you had like a physical fight.
Oh man.
No, the cut full of ponytails doesn't compromise the air tightness of my helmet, but the face cutout does.
Amazing.
Stop chopping down
I never
trees. That's
understood
not
why
what
they-
the words we want of you.
Like the episode 3 clone pilot helmets were basically
How
not
was
so
that?
cool.
Good idea.
I don't get it.
Because by that point, you want to see the faces of the characters.
You want to see what it
Mm-hmm.
did they only voice it and not like animate it?
Also, those ones were atmospheric sealed inside, unlike the TIE fighters. So you didn't
Yes,
need it.
but if your cockpit gets cracked and you don't have your emergency reserve like the thing on my chest,
They're clones.
then you're going to suffocate, which is generally not good.
Clones per unit are
Suffocate?
much more
What's that?
expensive than droids. It's not good to just let them suffocate.
They also have much longer lead time for new units.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm guessing there's some bullshit like Star Wars explanation. Like there's a mini force field in the helmet or something. Because like why even have an oxygen supply if the helmet isn't sealed to your face?
No,
Well,
that's actually
actually,
not
Vex,
cool. That's the way
The
the
funny part
X-Wings
is, I
do it.
think there was a scene in
X-Wings
Clone
are-
Wars Actually,
The
no. What's the
original
I don't
trilogy,
remember.
all the rebel pilots, right? They don't have full face helmets. You know what they do have?
Giant
They're-
fucking balls.
Yes, that too.
Well,
No,
the
the
X-Wing
panel
had a, like
on their
an
chest
Yes, it's
generates a small environmental envelope that gives them a thin layer of breathable atmosphere and minimal heating. It's not enough to survive the vacuum of space, but it should help you survive long enough to get picked up by rescue.
yeah. The
Yes, they
ejection
do. They do
seats,
also
yeah.
have ejection seats, and their suits are equipped with a short-lived, somewhat of an atmospheric generator. But too high.
I
It's
thought
basically
that was
really
seats
weak.
themselves.
No, the suit has it built in that it generates a very small atmospheric shield around it.
That's like the Star Trek quarantine force fields that are just there for when the power goes off. Create tension.
It may have been a very long time since I read the X-Wing novels. However, I read them so many times in school they've been kind of burned into my brain.
I just remember
Well,
seeing
you know,
like a
speaking of
drawing
Star
of like
Trek-
the injection suit having a bubble around it.
I think it's quite a shame that Star Wars ships don't have the same built-in exploding panels that Star Trek panels have.
That's a feature, not a bug.
Hey, look,
Hey,
there's a
there's
combo.
Oh no,
This
we've
is-
taken a slight amount of fire. Ah, I'm getting blown up.
That only appeared in the original series movies.
It also appeared in TNG.
Yeah.
I think that's appeared in every single episode.
Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember it in Voyager as well. Like, every time they come under fire, the panels just start exploding.
Also, New Trek kind of changed this a little bit, but in all the older series, what are restraint
so
belts
weird.
for your seats? No, I'm just gonna fly across
Yeah.
the bridge when we take a hit.
All right, Whimsical, take your pedestal. Let's do briefing.
I mean, I know why they do it, but it's still fun.
That's pretty cool.
Line up for briefing, lads.
Yeah, so like he's at a factory with us and it is switches. He's inside.
What channel should the pilot be on?
50.
Wait, they add green.
Okay.
They add colors in this.
Yep, we're all just sitting on 50. Because there's
It's like more
6 of us.
updated storyboard.
Okay. Pretty
They
straightforward.
actually have that scene
got-
in the.
Pretty straightforward. We got ambush when at the 8 speeds. There are currently 3 with 3. I cannot pronounce the ship. 3
Unificent?
frigates.
Unificent class frigates.
Thank you. 3 with. I cannot pronounce it. 3
They're
frigates.
banking clan ships. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I like how
3 province destroyers and 3 resuited destroyers. The spinning yarn ship. I forgot what they're called. And
6 ships total.
there's 9.
3 of each class.
Oh, my bad. I missed it.
Okay, for you destroy the ship, there are hard points on the ship. It will give me a second. Once you guys start fighting it, you guys will see it on your HUD.
that's
It will
like
be
straight
the
up.
small US squares. Once you guys destroy all the hard points, the ship will explode and crash. Okay, yeah. It's a map.
I
don't know how
take
to-
your meaning. We knock out all the subsystems, and just like Star Wars Battlefront 2, the ship goes boom.
Basically, yes.
God, that was such a
Then
good
we
game.
all
It's a
die.
shame. It's a shame they never
Then
made a
we
sequel.
all die because of like fragmentation
I
in
know,
space.
right?
That would have been such a good opportunity. Of course, if they had made a sequel, they would have ruined it with microtransactions.
Yeah.
Okay, besides that,
Anyway, sorry. continue briefing.
any questions?
No.
Besides that, any questions or?
I'm all set.
I mean,
No
it's
questions?
pretty straightforward. Go take out the ships, fight the droid fighters that'll come out, and don't die too much.
Basically.
Alright, cool. For the Republic!
Okay, hold up. When you open
Yes,
the
for
door
the
before
Republic.
you guys crash yourselves.
No door. Crash.
It's like in the book, you don't see his face.
I guess definitely take one of the Y-Wings and be on bomber bitch duty.
Yep, you'll stay with the Caesarean.
Yep. Also, because they're turrets, you have to rely on your laser guided stuff.
Are you using the alternative running mode?
I have no laser guided stuff.
Would you like to clarify that? You guys don't have. I swear that. You guys should have an option to use laser guided. I checked.
As our ordnance is laser guided, you mean?
Yes, your audience. I'm going crazy. Sorry. Hard day of work.
Yeah, I have 2 GBUs.
Is it like for other guys who mainly minions? So they give me something like that.
You should be able to swap those.
That's
Alright, plan is pretty basic. Arcs will deal with the escort fighters and turrets. Once those are dealt with, Y-Wings will move in and bomb everything.
I think you can make kid shows with dark stuff, and it's still be a kid show. I think kids can take.
So I guess the ventral hangar is not opening.
It's open. It's just the map is just pitch black.
Alright, are we good to head on in and poke the hornet's nest?
Yes, sir, move in, begin attacks. We got vulture droids in the air.
Checking in 50. Any situation updates?
I've just been tangling with vulture droids.
Same.
Someone's got a vulture on their 6, I'm not sure who.
We lost one.
Okay, we should probably try and focus fire here so that we're all focusing around the same targets. What have we bombed so far?
As far as I'm aware, nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get my GPUs to work on the forwardmost Munificent.
Rifle looks like no track on a Maverick.
I'm damaged, heading back for repair.
whoever's moving towards our ships, you have like 3 vultures on your 6.
I see him.
Hey, Vixen, I see what you're doing. Well, watch yourself.
Okay, come on.
Sarian damaged. RTB. Dragging some friends back with me, it seems.
Yeah,
Don't
I
worry,
think they just launched a fresh wave. There's a shit ton of them up here.
I did say another wave was incoming through the radar.
Yep.
Yep, that's the issue I couldn't fix for some god awful reason, even how close you guys are. Well, Vixen, you
Like
score one
Pepper.
kill.
Very nice. That's RTB.
Take this time to actually destroy some ships before
Where
the
exactly is the resupply?
So the resupply, you gotta fly to the hangar and just fly out.
Okay.
You'll get a hint saying your vehicle has been rearmed, repaired, and refueled on your top right hand.
As a heads up, that does seem to be a global ping, even if you're not in the hangar rearming. Keep that in
Yeah.
mind. That also works to resupply, I guess.
Did she hit the ship? Okay.
Question to people with more experience. Is there any way to switch the pod to point track only? Because it's an arrow target, it won't lock.
Chat, can you hear command? skies appear to be clear for now.
Anybody departing or arriving at the vendor right now?
I just left.
Got it, I'm coming. Yeah, if I just sat way above them and finagled the T-pod to do a point track on the target, the SDBs would lock on and fire. The Mavericks, I have no fucking idea.
Very literally just auto hover and then just shoot the guns right in front of them.
Whimsical. If you can hear me, I'm about to get out of my ship to try and rearm it, and change the pylons manually. Watch what happens, because I have a feeling it's going to detonate again.
In the hangar can run over this panel and interact and repair me. I'm the Y-wing that just landed on pad 2. Full triple R if you can, please, Tensei.
Whoever's in the lat is doing very well.
Sorry, I took it.
Thank you. That's fine.
Update. It appears even though the game says you swapped out the pylons, you cannot swap out the pylons. I tried to swap on photon torpedoes and a couple racks of air-to-air missiles. Game says no, back to useless Mavericks and near useless small diameter bombs.
Fly high, sweet prince, fly high. The SDBs, you can just drop it from above and they'll guide on the laser. It's dumb as hell, but
That's
it
the
works.
plan.
It's dumb as hell, but it works.
I believe we've gotten the first Munificent down.
You're down, 7 to go.
out. They're fighting back now.
Rest in peace, lad.
I think I just face fucked that Munificent with a small diameter bomb. That's lewd. Look, if you fly fast enough.
I haven't been able to get my GPUs on target the entire time.
I think if anything, the
Anytime I try to laze something, my laser just refuses to get a hit.
Yeah, I was cursing up a storm trying to get it to go from area track to point track on a fucking turret.
I'm not sure if it actually has full gimbal.
Bunch
Engaging.
of vultures coming in from the south.
Found where the vultures are coming from. There's a Lucre Hulk back here.
Yeah, I assumed you had spotted that.
Probably just did.
Into me. I'm on the last level. Last boss.
Wait for me. Why are you destroying the guy's balls?
Because they're evil.
They're nice balls.
I'm gonna say let's make that loser hook priority 1.
Just a heads up, that you call is just a plot design.
Bad
It's just
news,
to
I'm
show,
not picking up any specific points we can target on it, so...
like I said, it's a plot design. It was just meant to show where they're coming from. If you,
I'm gonna use two of
if
these
you guys,
useless Mavericks.
if you guys take out the escort, it might just fall back. It might just run.
They passed through it, holy shit.
This is scary as fuck.
So cute. I love destroying light bulbs.
It's the king. The queen. Voice is Bella.
It's a girl.
And the king and the queen. League. Of the toy. Web League. That's their names.
It's vicious.
Red
Red Knight.
Purple Knight.
Knight. Green Knight.
Canyon Beast. McFluffy Stick. Island Beast.
Ow.
believe I got the last vulture droid down.
Good news, your phone was flying. Fat piece of shit.
Yep, got eyes on one more M after it.
I believe the bridge on the Central Providence has just been destroyed.
Vulture droid down.
I've been chasing a vulture so far, I think it's about to get out the other side of the map.
Saren, any luck with your weapons?
Ye old GPU 12 is working.
Were you able to get the Y-Wings weapons to switch, or are you just using something else now?
They were able to switch to the Ace ones, not the 3AS one. Thankfully, 500 pounds of laser guided hate was nothing to deal with.
Gotcha. Any luck on any of the weapons in your Maverick slot?
Not attempted yet. I'm gonna just get myself back to base and test again.
Ooh, that hurt. The Central Providence is almost worked over. Just a few more things to go.
Quick, heads up, no wave of vulture droids incoming.
I'm just resorted to doing gun runs on the other side. Her stablemate to her starboard does not like me though.
What do you guys suspect? You guys took out the bridge of the other one.
Yes?
Are you deleting the ships that we've completely destroyed?
Yes, I've been doing that. I've been doing the stuff you guys been destroying. Why?
Okay, thank you.
New wave of vultures just came in from the south. I'm engaging them, but we don't have a lot of ammo.
I'm on my way. I got eyes on an arc surrounded by vultures. I'm on my way.
Another wave of vulture droids coming in. Sir, you still got those 9Xs handy, right?
Negative, would need to re-equip. Brought Mavericks before Vultures showed up.
I've got
Yeah,
the vultures
same.
occupied.
Hey, you think the IR Mavericks can hit a vulture droid?
One way to find out.
Well, the Maverick's tracking. It was tracking something.
I've got a laser track on a Vulture and I've just Yoda Maverick after it. We're gonna see what that does. I think I fucking got him.
That might have been me.
Either way, hull's critical, RTB.
There we go.
Plus I'm trailing some friends in as well.
I'm following one back to the base. I think we've got most of them cut down.
I only see 2 left, and they're both chasing Caesarians.
I'm chasing them.
Oh no, one of touching the hangar.
Maneuver kill, that's mine, fuck you.
Alright, Doors, that one is all yours. I'm gonna turn around and start tracing some ships.
Finally got him.
How many of these ships are actually still active?
I'm not sure.
Enough to be a problem.
I think both of the Providences are still up, but I think everything else is dead. It's hard to tell, though.
I mean, they're not shooting us, and they've got no hard points to lock onto, so...
I don't suppose we could land inside of it and blow up its shield.
Dang it.
Hey, dwarf.
Huh?
Wanna try something stupid?
What do you got in mind?
So just a heads up.
Yeah?
So here's the thing. That Providence is legit the only ship you guys. The Providence you guys are attacking is legit the only ship that's still active. Everything else, I'm just gonna put self-destruct. You guys, just gonna say self-destruct. Okay, Spectre, what are you trying to do?
I'm assuming something with a lat. I will let you...
It's not the lat. It's not the lat. Don't worry.
Spectre, just say you can't land on those ships. They don't have physics compared to this.
Don't worry. Dwarf, I need you to get me really close and as slow as possible on your ship, okay?
With what?
We got blown up by the guns.
Okay, Y-wing mobile.
Who's available on the deck?
Most of everybody's come back to RTB.
Is there any personnel on the deck that can... Oh my god, Y-wing, go fucking backwards. I could configure the pylons, but I couldn't... Alright, I'll just fuck myself. Never mind.
I'm not sure if this is gonna work, Vixen, but we're gonna give it a shot.
Vixen, you're crazy.
Tensoon and I are gonna switch to a Y-wing
Don't
because
do any
we're doing
crazy
a lot of
maneuvers.
ship striking.
Remember, switch your hard points to Ace GPU 12s and Ace Laser Mavericks or you're gonna have a bad time.
How do we do that?
Toolkit, Ace Interact, change hard points, go to a truck, reload.
I have a toolkit, but I'm not getting that on it.
Skill issue.
No, did I lose you?
Hey, Vex, try again. I'll put a reach by truck closer to you.
Nice, thank you.
told you it was a bad idea.
Hey, it was worth a shot.
So, for those of us without context, the fuck just happened?
Vixen wanted to cowboy ride the arriving onto the ship.
We made it out of the hangar. Well, we fell off on the journey there.
This one's for their testing.
Alright, flash me up, son.
Whimsical, remember to get rid of the ships that aren't active. Rest in peace, Shepard. There's one turret active on top and one on the bottom. Vulture droids.
Alright, I'm showing another one in the S since all systems down.
index.
I couldn't hear shit of that, but I am screaming in real damn hot right down the main hangar strip. So watch out.
Are we RTV or are we taking the fight to the Lugerhalt?
I ain't going after it.
I still have a shit ton of bombs.
Well, there's apparently still targets on their ship because all sensor contacts have been killed again.
I guess that answers that.
User left your channel. Joined your channel.
Okay. So far so good. Besides some Yonkos and some slight issues I didn't realize with the laser guided. Besides that, you guys did good. The ships. Okay, from your guys' point of view, was the hitting the hard point pretty hard, or?
With the jankiness of the weapons, yes.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't also I wouldn't say it was just the weapons, but also the map being completely dark made it very hard to see things.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
lack
that's-
of general spatial awareness in space, combined with a really, really solid and real floor, is a problem.
Yeah, that's just the map. I didn't realize how hard. After a while, I didn't realize how hard it was going to be.
Was anyone else having a lot of issues with weird draw distance?
Yes.
Especially in the T-pod? Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, that one is it's something hard to do because those ships aren't like, physically there, so they do disappear for a while. So yeah, but it looks like you guys, to be honest, you guys have fun or no?
Yeah.
I still had fun.
It was interesting.
I will say it was confusing at the start, having none of the turrets do anything, and then all of
So,
a sudden
okay.
that one ship just starts like lasering everybody.
So okay, yeah, that's the issue, Vixen. If I have all that ship doing that, how many times have you guys been killed? Like, that's the thing. I'm like,
I've got a screenshot of the school board.
I mean,
Yeah.
true, but at the same time, like you saw at the start, I was able to just like fly right up to the turrets, hover right in front of them, and dump 100 rounds into them.
Yeah, I did see you do that, which I'm like, I didn't want to do it because I'm like, because balance issue, and like I said, when that Province did turn on his guns, how many times do you guys get killed by that one ship?
I mean, that's fair. A part of the problem, of course, is going to circle back to we didn't have the appropriate weapon systems we should have to take them on.
Yeah.
Because if I could have had lock-on standoff, like, what torpedoes should have been, or what really the Mavericks are standing for, then yeah, they could be, as dangerous as they want, but as long as I'm sitting a couple clicks out, I can dodge their shit and fire back. Because I had to, T-pod and SDB shit one at a time, or going for gun runs. But that's kind of a limitation of the assets, and also you need to account for that when you're designing it, because if as intended is just going to mulch the player base, you might need to make a change.
Yeah, it's before I had the naval guns, which was the CVIS guns, which was the one that was like basically just shooting a lot of laser rounds towards you guys. That was the original plan. After a while of doing a few test flies, you guys couldn't even get close to them. So that's when I changed to turbo lasers, which is a little bit more slow and heavy hitting. So, yeah. Also, with the Maverick, I didn't realize it was going to be that janky. So that's my fault on that, because I never tested those. I didn't really test those weapons out. So besides that, any critiques on that? Besides everything that was already pointed out?
I honestly, I
fairly
think,
fun, pretty fun.
yeah, like no, there was nothing wrong. It was a good op concept. I think it was decent execution. But yeah, I think honestly, one of the biggest takeaways for this needs to be testing. When you're doing your op dev, you need to test things a lot more for things like, stuff exploding on, respawn, stuff exploding when you get out of them and instantly respawning. I think I noticed some of the Y-Wings stopped respawning after a while. Making sure people can, configure their pylons and things like that. Again, op balance. If all the ships actually defending themselves is going to be impossible for the player base to attack, consider adjusting your op concept or provide a justification for it. Maybe can you task balance of the guns to be shooting towards our ships as like an ambient thing? They're in the middle of a fight, right? Give a reason for it. I can't speak to the balance of the actual dogfighting because I was flying Le Fat Y-Wing. But yeah, those would be my main takeaways from that.
The dogfighting itself was okay, bar the vultures was kind of like running off.
Yeah.
And
Also,
you're like, oh,
yeah,
I'm 10 kilometers off the map.
I was about to start screaming about how bad the Y-Wing handles on the deck. Trying to get it to go like hover backwards so I could drift it over to a resupply truck was basically impossible.
Yeah,
the thing's a fucking brick.
And it gets better, because if you even did manage to do that, as soon as you got out of it, a few seconds later, it would then respawn.
Yep, nope.
Which is what led to me exploding a few times.
Oh, no, it was even better. No, it was even better than that this Aaron, because instead of exploding, mine respawned and then did a kickflip into the air and hit me in the face.
Okay, that's pretty fucking funny. All I got was it simply spawning in itself and detonating.
Yeah. But yeah, and then like I said, obviously some of it's just Arma jank, like the T-pods being frustrating to like get precise enough for it to decide to go into point track versus area track. It's shit like that. It's just like, well, this is what it is. So it's not a critique on you. I would say, yeah, honestly, the bigger thing is make sure you've test your concept and then test as you go to make sure things are working as intended. And if they're not, do your best to fix them. Don't just say, Lamal, well, we're just going to send it. Sorry, guys. It went well, I think. It wasn't bad. I enjoyed it overall. But yeah, I definitely would say one of the things you definitely want to work on is make sure you're testing and fixing things as you go.
Also, for the dogfighting, I know Vix, Tucson, and George were mostly part of it. How is that for balancing?
The what?
The dogfighting. How is that?
Oh, honestly, pretty challenging. This isn't my first rodeo with Star Sim, so it's about as hard as I remembered. Definitely a lot harder when you can't see your targets. Like, there were a few times where I was basically just flying off of the little blue boxes of the sensors of me locking onto people. But it was fine. The vulture droids get a little weird sometimes, but other than that, it was good.
Yeah, my only complaint is that the view distance add-on wasn't in, and so I couldn't up my view distance to actually find my targets.
One thing that you could have maybe been an adjustment to it to provide people with better visibility would have been to, I don't know if there's a good map for it, but pick a map that's not the space map and then just have, it be like a high altitude battle. So, people can clearly see the floor. We're still 6,000 meters up, but, that way, there's better, people can, spatially orient themselves. And then, we can see things because there's, the sun in the sky.
Yeah, that's another thing where sometimes, like, you have the altimeter, but sometimes you're not sure if you're going up or down, and then you have to focus solely on the altimeter for a second.
Yes, because you're flying in space.
Sure.
You're flying in space, and your brain automatically thinks, yeah, I'm good, and then suddenly you're like, oh, right, this is an Arma map. There is actually a floor here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just my fault, because thinking about it, I was like, ambulance, and I'm like, thinking about it, yeah, that's...
I will say, though, the rare occasions where it did happen, the Star Wars ships handle surprisingly well flying backwards.
Which one?
All of them. Like, there were situations, because what I do is, in really close dogfights, I just put my auto vector to like 90 degree, so pointed down, and then if you full thrust, you can turn on a dime, and there I'd find myself at times just flying backwards at like negative 200 kilometers an hour, and then I could just flip around easily.
I mean, hilariously, once that first Munificent went down, that's a great marker for where the ground is because it was sitting on it.
Yeah,
I saw that. I saw that far down. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you have that there just to show where the ground was, which, from my point of view, which I understand, which I was like map and stuff like that. Also, the hard points. You guys need to see all the hard points on the ships because on my Zeus side there was still some turrets still active.
I died at least 3 times from what sounded like a heavy artillery cannon that had an audible reload noise that would not show up on my sensors, and I could not visually pick it out myself because I didn't have a chance to.
Yeah, I saw some stuff firing through, if not entirely out of the inside of the ships.
Oh yeah, a couple times I cheated, just shot straight through the ship to get a turret on the other side because I'm like, nah, fuck it.
Oh,
yeah, that's the thing. I can't stop you guys from doing that because how am I supposed to, stop that?
I can comment on that well, especially at the start when I just kind of flew around and hovered. There were quite a few turrets that didn't show up on radar and that didn't show up on the HUD. Because I noticed, I think on the first ship that went down, there were like these little turrets with droids sitting in them, and I noticed them. Didn't pop up on the radar, but they counted. I think on the last one, they were like what's meant to be on public cruisers and whatnot. At least that's what it looked like. Because they did that style of turbo laser. It didn't pop up either.
Huh. Weird. Okay. Besides that, anything else or?
No. Like I said, overall, not too bad. I'm gonna